I'll tell you what, Hunter, just going out us two right now, kind of miss Larry right now.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
weird without him being here.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Hey, Alexa, play Larry Smith Outdoors theme song.
Take me out on the water. Whoa, way out in the woods, where the breathing is easy, the living is good.
Welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. Join us each and every week as we travel across the Midwest, filming 52 new hunting and fishing shows a year. Sponsored by Bartline Barrels, Green Bay Trophy Fishing, Karsten, Dick Smith's Bait and Tackle, Delco, Gill-O-Tine, Kamick Law Offices, Come Along, Mike's Country Meats, Midwest Shooter Supply, Norm's Egg, Vexlar, Warrior Boats, Wings Over Wisconsin, and Jiffy.
And remember, it's a great day to be alive.
Good morning and welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. This week we have got a very cool show. We actually have two turkey hunts that we went out on this week, and we found a little time in the afternoon to go up to Shiocton and see what Adam Nichols from the Wisconsin DNR is doing with this year's run on the Wolf River for walleyes. So stay tuned, it's going to be a great show.
All right, we got 28 inches of snow on Sunday, so this turkey hunt is going to be a little bit different than usual. It's been the last couple of days, the turkeys were strutting, going crazy, and then the last couple of days with the snow, they went into survival mode. So we know, being by feed today, that we should have a good chance at getting ourselves a tom. So Jellyhead, here we come. This is what we get out of our farm labor when we're supposed to be doing field work, but we can't. We put out turkey blinds and stuff. It's pretty fun to be a farmer, really. All right, the blind is set. We're gonna head out there. My favorite way to hunt turkeys is to run and gun, but with this much snow, it's just impossible. I mean, we got all sweated up just going out the little ways to put the blind out, and then the snow is extremely loud. So blind hunting, that's our only option tonight, and hopefully it pans out and we get it done.
Creating a fishing boat that delivers unsurpassed fishability, speed, and performance on the water is achieved through an ongoing commitment to quality and a driving passion for making great boats even better. You'll see this commitment to quality and a passion for building the fisherman's boat in every Warrior boat model you see on the water. For additional information on Warrior Boats' new V208, check out their website at warriorboatsinc.com or visit your local Warrior Boats dealer to schedule a test drive and see for yourself why no fishing boat on the market offers a smoother, drier ride, more interior cockpit space, more storage, more room to fish big water in complete comfort and safety than the V208 from Warrior Boats.
All right, so this afternoon we're gonna put out 3 decoys. We got a regular Dave Smith hen decoy here. This is a submissive hen, and I'm just gonna put out a Jake decoy tonight because after this snowstorm, the turkeys we're in survival mode. So call a little bit and try to get it done. So we'll get these set and then we can settle in and turn the heater on. All right, we're all set up here. What is it, April 18th? I think so. Yeah, and it's 31 degrees outside, fresh snow. We should be in sweatshirts running around through the woods, but here we sit in the blind. We got a Mr. Heater with us. It's comfortable in here, but if we do get cold, we can warm up and basically we're counting on these turkeys to come to this feed because we know they're struggling. They can't get to the forest floor to get anything. So this piece of property, we call it Kurt Sanctuary. So we do not deer hunt in here. It's our piece of property in our whole block here that we just leave. So turkeys are not part of that though. We're gonna try to get one tonight. Scoreboard. All right, here we are, 28 inches of snow. We called a Tom in, came in perfect. Hunter spotted him and said, "Big Tom coming." And he actually stood on the decoy for like 5 minutes, and we had a GoPro out there, and we decided we needed to make a little noise for him to stick his head up to shoot him. We got it done, and first turkey season, first day, scoreboard, baby.
Good job, man.
Good job. All right, let's go check this bad boy out. Look like a big, beautiful Tom. I'm a big fan of these Jake decoys, and you get to see he was on top of that thing for, gosh, it had to be 15 minutes before we decided to shoot, and came in silent. So you always just got to be paying attention, and thankfully Hunter saw him coming and we got him. All right, here it is, the end of our hunt. You know, this is a kind of a special hunt just because I've never hunted turkeys with 24 inches of snow on the ground and fresh snow falling right now. And we knew these turkeys were here. This is the only feed in the area, and they'd been out here the last couple of nights, so we gave it a whirl, and we were a little bit worried that the deer running off was going to scare the turkeys, and just a little bit of calling. This guy came in strutting but silent, and we were able to get it done. And you know, this is the first turkey season, which is what I always go for. And you can have this tougher weather. A lot of times they're grouped up with hens and it's hard to draw them off, but I just like the challenge of it, and I like getting out there the first chance I can. And it was just what does Larry always say? What a great day to be alive. It's certainly the case here. We got to laugh a lot in the blind, and this guy just put on a show. It went from being kind of bored in the blind to just straight up laughter of watching this thing beat up on the decoy. So first turkey in the bag, and my kids to come down the road.
Well, I'll tell you guys, did you see that turkey hunt? That was extremely cool and exciting. Hey, thanks to our good friend Kurt Duxbury from the Gill-O-Tine for an awesome hunt. But now we're going to take a little road cruise and go up to Shiocton and check in with Adam Nichols from the Wisconsin DNR. And then guess what? Of course, I'm up in the Peshtigo doing some fishing up there. Hunter and Connor skipped out of work and did a little turkey hunting on their own. So stay tuned.
Well, we're out on the Wolf River today. We're up by the Shiocton area. We're kind of continuing our annual walleye tagging assessment. So today we'll be going out on some of the marshes, looking to tag some walleye, get size structure information, and we'll see what we get. This year we've got a little bit higher water than what we had earlier on. We had a lot of snow up here, so the water levels have come up and some of the marshes have actually flooded over the last few days. So we'll go into the marsh and see what we find. One of the misconceptions that we often get from people is they hear we're shocking a lake or something like that, and they think we can shock the whole lake at once, but realistically the boat really up by the probes, there's about 15-20 foot radius that really we're effective at. So we just kind of move around real slow, 1-2 miles an hour, and cover area, and we're only effective down to 3 or 4 feet of water. So you know, you can't shock the whole thing at once. It's just kind of the radius of the boat, and we just kind of move along slowly. And the key is, you know, you hit the fish just enough to stun them so you can net them, and then as you can see, once they hit the tank, they're already up and ready to go. All right, so we're working up the fish that we just got done collecting. What we're doing is we're taking lengths and figuring out what the sex and stage is of each fish. So this is a 22.5. It's a female. We call it green, meaning it still has its eggs yet. So it didn't lay their eggs yet. And then we put a foy tag in it. And this foy tag has our Oshkosh DNR address on it. And then it's also got a specific fish ID number. So we ask anglers if they catch it to report it to us, so we can estimate exploitation and track movement. And it also is a nice thing for the angler. We send them a certificate that tells them where we take the fish, how far it's moved, you know, and kind of gives you an idea of the history of the fish that you caught. So one of the things that we're doing the last 2 years is we've been putting out about 200 reward tags. So these are tags that are pink in color, and they actually are worth $100 for an angler that catches the tag and turns it in. So the idea is we can basically figure just about anyone's going to turn that tag in for $100, and we can compare that versus our standard yellow tags to get a good idea on what the actual tag reporting rate is. The tags are valid for 1 year after we tag them, so this one here is valid till March 31st of 2019. It's a 24-2 spent female. So it's got all the information on there. You can send it to the Oshkosh DNR address, or you can email it to DNR Winnebago System Tag Returns at wisconsin.gov. Whoa. Alright, so we're just kind of finishing up with tagging here. We'll keep tagging a little bit more today yet, but we probably only got a couple more days left. The water temps are warming up pretty quick, 40 to 50 degrees, so with the sun coming out, the marshes are warming up real fast, and the spawn is probably going to get to peak level in the next couple days here. One thing that has been kind of a big topic the last couple of months has been walleye regulation change discussion that we've been having on the system. Since 2016, we've kind of been trying to do more public outreach, getting in contact with clubs, and we had 3 public meetings back in March just to kind of give a status update of the walleye population and begin getting feedback from the public and local stakeholders on what they think of the approach. One of the things that we're seeing is some higher exploitation on immature females and adult females in certain years. When you don't get a shad hatch, exploitation can be pretty high on some of those fish. So we're just looking at getting public feedback at this time to see what the feedback's like, and if a 3-bag is something that would work out pretty well on the system here.
All right, me and Connor are heading down to Midwestern Shooter Supply. I need to get some more ammo. I'm looking to see if they got the heavy shot Magnum blend. I also need some new mouth calls because I wet my turkey vest the other day and none of my mouth calls were there, so either I lost them or Keaton, my younger brother, lost them. So I guess we'll see.
Sounds like something Keaton would do.
Probably something you would do. I'm going on a turkey hunt in the morning. I'm going to need some turkey loads. What would you recommend for heavy shot?
Well, that multi-blend, that 5, 6, and 7s has been just great. Been really knocking birds down. If you're looking for some calls, I got Primos, I got Night and Hail. I do have a great call here, a 3 set. Got them kind of in on closeouts. They're usually $9.99, $3.99. I got hundreds of them for sale. I also have the Audionautix decoy. Like I said, if you just need a hen decoy or something like that, just get something out there and that'll help you.
Awesome, sounds good. And I actually need some new mouth calls, so this will be great. All right, looks like we're all set. I got some new mouth calls, some heavy shot Magnum blend. This is great stuff, so let's check out. If they keep going to that corner over there, that's exactly where we're gonna be. Right now the birds are kind of in the field. There's about, I'd probably say 20 birds in the field right now. They usually roost up on the back hill, but we don't have permission for that back hill, but the field kind of gets split in half, and we can hunt in the corner, and they're running right into the corner right now. And that's exactly, right where they're walking in is exactly where we're gonna be setting up tomorrow. Hopefully those 2 toms roost up in the corner where we're gonna be sitting, and they'll come out. All right, so we're gonna get going out of here. The birds are looking like they might actually roost exactly where we're gonna be set up tomorrow. So we're gonna hop in the truck, head back, get all the clothes picked out. Connor needs some camo because he's never hunted before. So we're gonna set everything out, and the truck's coming. We gotta get going. So it's 4:45. It's turkey time.
Turkey time. Let's get her.
Let's get after it.
Good morning. It is April 20th. We're doing a little turkey hunting this morning. This is my first time hunting all year. First period in Wisconsin. This is Connor's first turkey hunt. So we're all pretty excited. Got my younger brother Keaton along. We got in here a little later than we'd like. But sometimes that's how it goes in the morning. We hear some birds gobbling. They're lighting up like crazy. I've had like 3 feet of snow in the last week. So we're getting a warm front coming through this week and this weekend. It's got the birds really fired up. Birds are not too far away. Probably 200 yards away. And I'm guessing they're going to come to this field. So wish us luck. Okay. See the tom right there? See him? He's right in the middle.
See him?
Yeah, boy.
Was it on there? Was it on there?
I wasn't sure which one was even the top.
That was the one you were on there?
Yeah, but it was on there. I saw it hit.
I cannot believe that just happened. We had a crazy morning out here. Birds everywhere. Exactly what we needed to happen happened. The birds came out way over in the corner down there early this morning, walked all the way down the edge of the field, down below the hill, all the way down there, and they were sitting down this fence line. And there was a Jake in front, a lead Jake, and he walked into the decoys, and he was real spooky. I don't know if he saw our setup or the fact that the decoys weren't moving, but he did not want nothing to do with it. So he walked back, and we needed them hens to walk in front, and they wanted to. But the toms were strutting, and just like that, the tom started walking this way, and Connor had to quick turn the camera, and as soon as he put his hand on the camera, they kind of perked up and started walking out. I had farthest shot I've ever taken. I had to shoot while they're gonna walk away. 57 yards, and that is exactly why we shoot heavy shot. Heavy shot choke tubes. I'm shooting 3-inch Magnum blends, and we got them. Thanks, buddy. Woo. That was fun. All right, it is April 20th, and we got a turkey down. We scouted this field last night. There were about 40 birds in the field, so we decided to head up in the corner where we saw them yesterday afternoon. I want to thank my younger brother, Keaton. Without him, this bird would not be possible. He's been scouting for the last 2 weeks every night, so I want to thank him. Thanks, buddy. It's been awesome out here. This is Connor's first hunt ever, so I hope he had fun. But I guess all that's left to say is it's a great day to be alive.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am very proud of Hunter and Connor. I actually didn't think they were going to be able to get that turkey hunting done, but they did absolutely fantastic job. Thanks, you guys. Hey, hope everybody enjoyed our show this week, and a thanks to Adam Nichols from the Wisconsin DNR on our little episode up there in Shiocton. Looks like we might end up with a halfway decent spawn after all. We got that water just in time. Hey, remember everybody, make sure that you check out all of our stuff on our web, LarrySmithOutdoors.com. And you know, like I always say, it's a great day to be alive.
Got to go home and get my annual Kids with My Turkey picture.
Hopefully, Larry will reimburse us because
We're picking up a lot of junk here.
we should probably go eat some lunch too.
I think we might even have to pick up some food for the hunt as well. I mean, Larry's usually bringing the snacks, so.
Yeah, I don't have any sun drop in here.
Don't have nearly enough Mike's Country Meats either.
Yeah, we're gonna need some
We
turkey.
need a few bags of that.
Why did I get a bill from Midwest Shooter Supply for a new shotgun and some choke tubes and turkey calls and heavy shot? I'm not quite sure about that, you guys, so we're gonna have a little talk with you guys when I get back in the office.
Well, the pressure's on now. Randy told me don't miss. Everyone knows how that goes.
Bad juju.
Bad juju.